Would I buy Tron in the bear market? It would be a lie for me to tell you that I'm going to try to restrain myself here in telling you that absolutely not will I be buying a single token of Tron in the bear market. I don't want anything to do with Tron. God bless you, whoever you are who wants to buy Tron, you Tron stands. I am not one of you. You are a scam token with a cool name, okay? So what do I have to say about Tron? I don't like Tron. I think it's vaporware. I don't like Justin Sun. I can't stand the fact that he rug pulled and pocketed billions of dollars shortly after Tron launched. And so I guess I really don't have much nice to say about Tron. But you know, if we're going to do a little bit of due diligence here, I guess we can pursue that because Tron is 13th in market cap, including stablecoins, and it has a ton of money behind it. So maybe there's something I'm not seeing and maybe I'm crazy, but there's so many things that are just screaming to me, as of right now at least, you know, July 13th, 2022, do not buy Tron in the bear market. And so let's take a look at Tron's all-time chart here. You can see that it did not put in a higher high this cycle over last cycle. I mean, yeah, that was a really big pump, that initial pump from the very beginning, 2016. But still, that screams rug pull because I'm just even realizing now that that wasn't January of 2018 that Tron peaked. It was when they launched in late 2016, early 2017, when the market was barely even heating up at that time. And so let's ask some questions here. First major category, timing. Was this cryptocurrency created before or after April 14th, 2021? We know that it was created before. So will the next cycle be the second, third, or fourth cycle for this cryptocurrency? For Tron, the next cycle will be the third cycle. So if third or fourth, did the cryptocurrency put in a higher high and a higher low each progressive cycle? If yes, my answer is yes. If no, my answer is likely no. Likely, I should say. Likely yes, likely no. And we can see with Tron that it did not put in a higher high this cycle. And I don't know. I don't know what to say here. As far as is what I'm seeing in these charts too negative? That's a difficult thing for me to say. But I mean, I'm looking at the bear market bottom here. 1 cent got up to, what was that? 14, 16, 17. I think it was 17 cents in April of 2021, around the time that Bitcoin had that first peak at $64,900. And, for a cryptocurrency that I know is more, what I mean, if I think it's going to zero eventually, I don't know if Tron's going to go to zero necessarily. I'm just not expecting huge things from it. A 16x in comparison to Cardano doing a 150x from its bear market bottom to its peak. Dogecoin doing a 300x from its bear market bottom to its peak. Solana and Luna doing what they did. Binance doing what it did. There's so many things that I would say it would probably be better to put your money in these places over Tron. And not only that, but cryptocurrencies, if I believed that Tron was going to put in a higher high next cycle than this cycle, the next big thing that I'd be looking at is how far down is it from its peak. And so this is where it's kind of bewildering from me, because it peaked at 17 cents. And in comparison to a lot of other cryptos, it's really, at this point at least, not that far down. And so is that a good sign or a bad sign? I mean, like if you believe in Tron, you should want, if you have no doubt or very little doubt that Tron is going to put in a higher high next cycle, you should want the price to go as low as possible. And when I see something like a 60-something% drop, which is what I'm seeing with Tron, that makes me even more not want to buy it. Because, okay, yeah, sure, let's say it goes back to 17 cents next cycle. That's only a 3x. And there is, I really do believe this. I believe it's still true. It was true last cycle going into this cycle, and it's true now that you are going to have opportunities to see 10x, 20x, 50x, even 100x for some of your investments. And so for Tron to just go back to its previous cycle peak and get to a 3x, at least at this point, it's like, no, thank you. I'll pursue something else. So maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm 100% wrong about Tron, and Tron is the future. Maybe it's not trash like what I actually think it is. I think it's trash. I think, from everything that I've read, that Justin Sun just basically copied and pasted another white paper and put it together and convince people that it was going to be the future. And then he pocketed billions of dollars right here. You know, good for you, good for Justin Sun, and bad for everyone else. If I'm wrong, if there's something that I'm missing, I still do not see this as a significant enough drop that I would want to buy this in the bear market. I mean, maybe you're one of these people who's just like, you believe in Tron, and so you're DCAing right now. Sure, yeah, go ahead and do that. That's fine. But personally, I have no interest in this and anything that Justin Sun has touched. So that would include BTT. So those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you think I'm crazy, let me know. If you think I'm missing something, let me know. But I am staying far, far away from Tron. Zero chance I'm buying any Tron unless some kind of miracle happens. All right, I'm done.